I'm Nagaswati, working as an assistant professor and head of the Department of Commerce with Computer Applications, Mannar Thirumalai Nayakar College, Madurai. Today we are going to see the course of Database Management System. The topic is DQL and DML. DQL is Data Query Language and DML is Data Manipulation Language. Now we can see what are SQL commands. SQL commands are the fundamental building blocks for communicating with the database management system. It is used to interact with the database with some operations. It is also used to perform specific tasks, functions and queries of data. SQL can perform various tasks like creating a table, adding data to tables, dropping the table, modifying the table, and set permissions for users. SQL commands are mainly categorized into 5 categories. The first one is DDL, Data Definition Language. The next one is DQL, Data Query Language. The third one is DML, Data Manipulation Language. The next one, DCL, Data Control Language. The last one is TCL, Transaction Control Language. What is DQL? DQL statements are used for performing queries on the data within the schema objects. The purpose of the DQL command is to get some schema relation based on the query passed to it. So this command allows getting the data out of the database to perform operations with it. So DQL statements are used to retrieve data from your database. So they allow users to query, filter, sort and display information stored in the tables. So the common DQL command is select. The select statement is the only command under the DQL. The tabular column shows the select command. It is used to retrieve data from the databases. It helps fetch specific data based on the given conditions. So here are some of the examples. Retrieve all records from a table. We can use the query select star from table name. And the next one, retrieve specific columns. If we want to retrieve a specific columns, we can write a syntax as select column names, that is column 1, column 2 from the table name. The third one, filter records using conditions. So select star from table name where field name. So we can give the conditions. The next one, how to sort records when we are using the select command. Select star from table name, order by, and then we can use the where classes. And the last one is use aggregate functions. So select count of star. So how many data in the table, we can count it from the count of. The next one is min of star, that is minimum of star. And then maximum of star, we can mention is the max of star as table name. So the DQL does not modify the data, it only retrieves it, right? The next one, it works with queries to extract meaningful information. So common classes used with DQL is where, which is used to filter the records, order by, which is used to sort the records, group by, groups data, having filters grouped data. The next one is DML. The SQL commands that deal with the manipulation of data present in the database belong to DML, that is called Data Manipulation Language. So it is a component of the SQL statement and it controls to access to data and to the database. Basically, DCL statements are grouped with DML statements. So DML commands are used to manipulate or modify data stored in the database tables. That is, we can use some of the commands which have to be shown in the next slide. The tabular column shows what are the commands we have going to use in the DML. The first one is insert. So it insert data into a table. The syntax is insert into table name, and then we have to mention the column names and then the values for value 1, value 2, up to how many we are going to use, we can add it. The next one is update. Update existing data within a table. So the syntax is update table name set column name equal to value column 2 equal to value 2, where we have to mention the condition. The next one is delete. Delete records from a database table. So we can use the syntax is delete from table name where condition. The next one is lock command. So table control concurrency is made up by the lock. The syntax is lock table table name in lock mode. The next one, call. Call a PL bar SQL or Java subprogram. So call procedure name of arguments. The last one is explain plan. It describes the access path to data. Explain plan for select star from table. So these are the commands we are using in the DML. So the best practices of DML, always use the where class. So when using update or delete, always include a where condition. So it prevents changing or deleting all rows by mistake. The next one, transactions. So combine multiple DML statements inside a transaction to ensure data consistency and allows rollback if something goes wrong. Validate data before inserting. So check for correct format, type and constraints before inserting data. It keeps our database clean and error free. The next, avoid using select star. So mention only the required columns in a select query. It improves performance and clarity. And the next one is use joins and filters properly. So use appropriate joins, where and group by to get accurate results. So to avoid duplicates or incorrect data retrieval. Optimize queries. So use indexes on frequently searched columns. Avoid unnecessary subqueries or nested selects. So it makes data retrieval faster. Take backup before bulk changes. Always backup our table before mass updates or deletions. It protects against accidental data loss. Use batch operations for large data. Insert or update data in database instead of one row at a time. It reduces load and increases efficiency. Test queries before running on live data. First, run our DML statements in a test or development database. It ensures accuracy and prevents errors in production. So, document important changes. Keeps a record of major insert, update or delete operations. It helps with auditing and troubleshooting later. Thank you.